Intrepid on one of my last days there, and I grabbed astronaut food. So astronaut ice cream. I figured I would taste this and evaluate it and talk to you guys all about it and talk about what it's like to live on the International Space Station. I was just watching this like really cool documentary at the International Space Station, and it kind of just broke down everything of like what you have to do to like actually like live in space, like just doing like everyday activities. So it's almost Halloween. I wonder how many of you guys are gonna go as astronauts this year or aliens. So I'm gonna wear these giant butterfly wings tonight. I'm very excited. So what are you guys gonna be for Halloween? So this will be, I guess, my Halloween episode. Oh, I should be like dressed up in costume right now. How about I put these wings on? This way, it actually is like my Halloween episode, even though I'm not actually going to be talking about, how do I even open this? So the first one I'm going to try is going to be called mint chocolate chip ice cream. So let's see if I need to, do I need to add water to it? No, I guess you just eat it like this. Yeah, okay, so, well, it's freeze-dried ice cream. Oh, okay, it's wrapped in a bag. Okay, so like this chalky, crumbly, like literally freeze-dried, and you kind of just like break it. Oh wow, that was easy. I broke very easily. And yeah, so let's see what this tastes like. It's actually really good. So you know like how like kids, oh, it was really chalky when I washed it out. You know like how there's like certain kids that actually eat chalk? They would probably love this because it has that like chalk texture. It's like really, really crunchy, but it tastes literally like mint ice cream. Wow. Okay. Rinse it down with some wine. So it's really cool because it just sort of like breaks and like cracks and stuff. It's like, yeah, it's probably a lot of sugar. It's like very, very sugar. And I just ate 2 ice creams before this. Anyway, that's not the point. I'm here to talk about space. So in space, it was really interesting. So in this video, they showed what the bathroom looked like. And that's like the first thing I want to talk about. Because I have had so, excuse me, my wings are like, and I always knew that it was like some type of tube, but I never knew what it looked like. So I'm watching this and it literally for like, so you have one for like number 1 and one for number 2. It's this long like hose, and it's literally a hose. It's gray, and then it has like this like tip, and it's like a suction cup. And I guess you like attach that to your area and then you like go. But because of surface tension, all liquids tend to boil up because like, you know, as you've probably seen astronauts when they drink water in space, it always bubbles up. Or like when they brush their teeth, they add water to the tip of their toothbrush. You just like squeeze it out and it's a bubble. And that's just because of surface tension, because there's no gravity. So it all just collects into the spherical shape. And that's what ends up happening with like all liquids. So obviously you can imagine when you have to use the bathroom. So you have to attach this thing to yourself. You have to like squat and position yourself, attach it to yourself, and then like go. And it has a little bit of a suction. And then for like number 2 is like this thing that you sit in, and it also is like a suction, but it's like just kind of a hole in a box, and you kind of have to like squat on it, and then you press like a valve or like a button that turns, I guess, the vacuum on, and it has like a suction, and there you go. I can't eat any more of this ice cream because I feel really full right now. Like I said, I had 2 ice creams. So I'm gonna just move on to the next flavor and try to not struggle too much with my wings. So then the next thing I wanted to talk about was what it's like for them to sleep in space. So in space, because you have 0 gravity, you do not have any sensation of like laying down, of being upside down, whatever, and stuff like that. By the way, this one is chocolate ice cream with chocolate chip. Go into this thing, and the astronaut I was watching she was describing it as like a telephone booth. And I looked at it, and to me it looked more like a very like techie coffin in a sense. Unfortunately, in my opinion, it just kind of looked coffin-y. But like that's what you have to do. I mean, you're in space, you're in the International Space Station, you take what you get. So, but to me, it looked like a coffin. So you go inside of it, and it has like a sleeping bag that you'd be like going inside of. So this way you actually have like yourself wrapped around something. And then it has like room for all these other things. So she actually had like a laptop in there and clothes, all these other things. So it was pretty cool. The next thing is you have all the food dehydrated. There's some foods there that like actually were already cooked and you just like heat it up. Which, by the way, they use ammonia for their radiators, so for their heat, because obviously you'd be like freezing if you're not facing the sun. But if you're facing the sun, it's like really, really hot. Because in space, you don't have like the atmosphere of Earth protecting you from like the really, really strong rays from the sun. And up there, it's like really, really cold or really, really hot. So, so I'm gonna try now. Chocolate. Oh, okay, it's like spilling everywhere. Okay, so this is now what it looks like. It's all like broken up. It kind of looks like a brick. This one's the chocolate. So let me give that a try. Like, can you hear this crunch? Oh, it's really good though. Oh my gosh, this is actually really good. Like, I'd be addicted to this. Like, this is like literally that like crunchy, like chalky texture. Like, I wish I had chalk right now because I would compare chalk to this. But so then you have all these different like workout equipments, because in space, and I'm sure a lot of you guys know because you're all up to date on space stuff, but in space there's no gravity, so you have nothing pulling down on you, no resistance, so you start to lose muscle mass and you start to lose bone density, and that's like really not good, because anyone who knows anything about like aging, bone density is like really, really bad if you lose that. So they have to exercise every single day. And I think I remembered reading once that they have to exercise like 2 times a day or something. I'm feeling a sugar rush right now, by the way. There is way too much sugar in here. If I was an astronaut and I was eating this shit, like I would not concentrate on my research. 12 grams of sugar. Okay, I don't know. I'm just feeling really hyper. So if I was... So anyway, so they have to exercise now. If I was in space, I'd have to exercise, I think it was 2 hours a day, from what I researched. And it's just crazy because like you literally lose so much of your muscle mass. And so they have a bike, which was really cool. It literally was just like 2 foot pedals and you kind of just like prop yourself on it. Like there's no sitting, which was really cool. Just like I haven't sat in 6 months. And because you're in space, like there's no actual, like you're not sitting down on anything. And then there was a treadmill that you would attach yourself to, and then it would motion. And then there was like this weightlifting machine, which was really cool. And that's very important for bone density. I've been learning that a lot because I'm doing weightlifting class. Don't have many muscles, but oh yeah, you got some muscle there. This is has like different vacuums attached to it, and it's like attached to these like big contraption, all these like different pieces, and you like position yourself and you prop yourself onto like a platform, and when you pull or you lift, you could actually maneuver it based on like these vacuums and these vacuum releases, and it kind of like repressurizes it so that it actually feels a tension, so that it actually adds like a bit of resistance so that it really feels like you're lifting weights. And pretty much it as far as like, oh yeah, look at my pants, aren't they cool? That's kind of it about what I wanted to talk about with like really being in space. So happy Halloween everybody, and I hope you're all gonna have awesome parties or whatever you're gonna be doing, and let me know what you're gonna be, what your costume's gonna be, and if you guys actually like Halloween. I mean, who doesn't? It's like kind of cool. I like it. I think it's fun. It's a reason to kind of like dress up and scare people. I mean, I'm wearing butterfly wings, but like no joke, this is gonna be a really weird costume. Like I'm probably gonna cover myself in blood. I'm gonna be like a demonic butterfly. Anyway, well, happy Halloween everyone, and I will talk to you later. I'll talk to you guys from my next location. So stay tuned. I'm gonna do some more videos soon. I'll probably do some traveling YouTube videos and continue that into my whole like space talk and everything. So I'll talk to you guys a little bit. Bye.